The following is meant for entertainment purposes only. It is not meant to be taken seriously or hurt anyone's feelings. Its intent is to provide a humorous look at the Jugs and Nugs Fantasy Football League, its teams, and its games. Its views are not necessarily those of the Jugs and Nugs League, its commissioner, or its owners. But just to be sure, we censored it anyway. Hey, time to take a look at week 1, which sucked, well for me anyway, and to take a look at week 2, which will hopefully suck for someone whose initials are Sean Atherton. So let's get right to it, mother. Todd beat Joe 101-49, mostly because Joe loves putting money in the kitty by starting people who are out. Good job, Joe. Although it didn't really matter, Joe's team could a free lunch. So Sean beats me 80-71. And I can say bye-bye to Marquise Colston for about 4 to 6 weeks because he's got a boo-boo on his thumb. Just be thankful now, Sean, my team don't have his shit together. Because the next time we would have played each other, Marquise Colston's thumb would have been fine and it would have shoved it straight up your... Scott gets by Daryl in a squeaker, 123-56. And I gotta tell you, Daryl, I haven't seen a spanking that bad since I saw your... in Tijuana. I guess that means the rest of us should be expecting your trade proposals any day now, Daryl. And in this week's getting in the game of the week, Mr. Worthington did so to Chris 82-78. Chris, seeing both his running backs go for 97 yards, decided to put his in a belt sander just to feel better. Tom beat Jay 97-64. Jay, there's always Eli. And finally, Ed beat Dave with his 118-79. Well, next time, Dave, you might want to try wrapping your headphones around your and stop yourself from drafting guys like Kevin Boss. Well, it's picks time. I went 50-50 last week, mostly because Sean came out of nowhere and beat me, and I picked 2 other teams that absolutely sucked. Well, we won't be doing that again this time around. Here are the picks. And now an abridged yet uncensored version of the Week 2 picks. Joe versus Jay. Dongs. Sean versus Todd. Balls. Scott versus Ed. Ass. Mark versus Chris. Creamy. Vagina. Dave versus John. Tits. And Daryl versus Charlene. Al Davis. That wraps up this week. So in the words of a famous Hindu guru,
go fuck a goat.